Yeah, good morning. Sure, we can start.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Sir, can we start the session?
Can you start, madam?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. A very good and a warm morning to one and all present here. I, Harinike, President of Women Empowerment Cell, take this privilege to welcome you all on behalf of Women Empowerment Cell, who has clubbed all of us here for celebrations of yoga for women's well-being on the occasion of International Yoga Day. Exercises are like prose, whereas yoga is the poetry of moments. Once you understand the grammar of yoga, you can write the poetry of moments by Amit Roy. Now I request Ms. Revati, the Vice President of Women Empowerment Cell, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to each and everyone of you being here with us today. I feel extremely privileged and honored to be given this opportunity to welcome you all to the workshop on yoga for women's well-being. When we think about yoga, it is linked with all the aspects. It is essentially a practice for your soul, working through the medium of your body. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Bhavya H B, a medical officer at Govt Naturopathy and a yoga dispensary, and also a master yoga trainer at National Ayush Mission, Karnataka. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
I would like to welcome our Honorable Principal, Dr. S. Anil Kumar, sir, who is a visionary leader who works passionately to revamp education system. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would like to welcome our club coordinator of Aparajitha Women Empowerment Cell, Mr. Shakila MK. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I would like to welcome our event coordinator, Dr. Padma C. ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Last but not the least, I would like to welcome all the beloved staff, member of Women Empowerment Cell, and participants present here. I heartily welcome each and everyone present here. I hope this program would be a grand success. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Revati. Yoga is an ancient Indian culture which is widely practiced in India and also adopted by various foreign countries. International Day of Yoga was celebrated throughout the world for the first time on 21st of June in 2015. The declaration was done after the call by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to United Nations General Assembly. Now I request Sophia Mehek, the Treasurer of Women Empowerment Cell, to introduce our beloved Principal, Dr. S. Anil Kumar Sir, to the gathering.
Good morning, all potential. I'm Sophia from WEC Club. Dr. S. Anil Kumar Sir is the principal of SSMRV College. He has been a popular teacher among faculty and students. He has an academic experience of over 35 years in the field of commerce and management, both at UG and PG level. Dr. S. Anil Kumar Sir has more than 20 years of research experience. He is a recognized guide for many universities for MPhil and PhD programs. He had produced 6 PhDs and 31 MPhils from various universities. He has been doing various UGC-sponsored projects. Dr. Anil Kumar Sir has published articles in leading national and international conferences. Dr. Anil Kumar Sir has authored 17 books. The reflection of his hard work and commitment has transformed into various awards, such as Dr. S. Anil Kumar Sir has been awarded in recognition of dedicated service as a teacher, conferred by His Excellency Dr. Hansraj Bhardwaj, the then Governor of Karnataka, organized by Rotary Bangalore, South in Karnataka Civil Defense Corps. He has been awarded for achieving excellence in education from RSST. He has received Dr. Abdul Kalam Gold Medal Award from Global Economic Progress Research Association, New Delhi, for individual achievement and distinguished service in education and research. He has been an NCC under officer and has won the Best Cadet Award. Dr. S. Anil Kumar sir has also been awarded a DLIT by the University of Panama, US. Dr. Kumar has also received Best Faculty Award for the year 2020 to 2021 from Vivekananda College, Tiruchengonda, Tamil Nadu. He received Lifetime Achievement Award from Nobel Research Academy, Puducherry. Coming back to his key focus areas within SSMRV, his academic innovations like the 360-degree education for wholeness model with 5-dimensional approach, setting up of 27 activities centers are all stronghold strategies, which aim to take the SSMRV college to greater heights. The direct impact of the same was our college getting an A grade by NAC for the first time during its third accreditation cycle. It is with pride we are proud to mention that students got many ranks and gold medals in the Bangalore University examination. SSMRV College has recently been ranked 4th among top 5 colleges in India for best value for money in India. Today, MRDA survey 2018. The list is endless, but with due respect to time, let me contain a few words about Dr. S. Anil Kumar sir. Sir, now I would request you to speak a few words. Please, sir, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning. On behalf of SSMRV College, RV Educational Institutions, and my own behalf, I would like to welcome Dr. Bhavya H B for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest and speaker for today's program organized by Aparajitha, the Women Empowerment Cell, on the topic Yoga for Women's Well-Being.
Saku, on Mandviku.
Thank
Thank you
madam.
so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctor. See, I know how important the yoga today, especially for the well-being. I know as a practitioner, as a yoga practitioner from past 15 years, I know how it has impacted on my life, and also how it has helped me in all respect, in respect of enhancing my health and in terms of body, mind, and soul enhancement, etc. So I'm very happy today. Aparajitha has taken this initiative and for women being, and this cell is doing extremely good job in organizing health checkups and various other initiatives in our college. Recently, we have conducted one program in association with some of the hospitals exclusively for women in our institution. And I really appreciate the initiative taken by the coordinators, Dr. Padma and Professor Shakila, and her team, entire team of students. So SSMRV is actually having many such clubs, about 30 clubs in our institution for various reasons. It may be for environmental purposes. We have Eco Club, Road Track, Red Cross, and then community service. Even health club, we have health club, and such various other clubs we have organized so that the relevant programs are organized on a regular basis in our institution to help the faculty, students, of course, public at large, because these programs are open to all these people. It has been, I think, link has been sent to not only to our students, even outsiders. So definitely, this program will be of great help to all the participants. So I really appreciate the initiative of Aparajitha and the entire team for organizing this particular program. And this kind of activity centers really helps our own students to enhance their personality, not only acquiring knowledge, because the entire program is organized by or managed by our own students. So it gives them an opportunity to organize the program and conduct the program. So in general, you can say it helps them in their overall development. So I once again take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Bhavya for the invitation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational words. To talk about yoga, yoga is a journey of discovering the self. It is an ancient and a beautiful practice of India that is linked to all aspects, namely physical, mental, and spiritual. It is a beautiful exercising practice that links the soul to nature and keeps everyone fit and active. Now let's call Kupra, the Joint Secretary of Women Empowerment Cell, to introduce the guest of honor, Dr. Bhavya H B, ma'am, to the gathering. Over to you, Kupra.
Good morning, everyone. I, Khudijadul Kubra, the Joint Secretary of Women Empowerment Cell, am here to introduce the honorable guest of the gathering, Dr. Bhavya H B, a medical officer at Govt Naturopathy and Yoga Dispensary, Siddharabetta, Tumkur. She have did her Bachelor's of Naturopathy and Yogic Science at SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Science, Ujre, from the year 2003 to 2008, and her MSc in Yoga and Naturopathy at Vinayaka Mission University, Salem, from the year 2010 to 2012. She has specialized in acupuncture and acupressure, a Chinese method of treatment. Dr. Bhavya has specialization in diet and naturopathy therapy. She advises diet to the people as per individual requirements. And also she have specialization in yoga. She conducts regular yoga therapy classes for the people. Let's talk about her awards and achievements. She have achieved Best Outstanding Student Award in the year 2006-07 at SDM College of Naturopathy and Yogic Science, Ujre. She have been awarded as Youngest Achiever in the Field of Yoga and Diabetes by Karnataka Rakshana Vedike 2013 for the work of yoga and diabetes research activities from Hoskote town, Bangalore. She have been awarded with Yoga Siri from Rotary Club Yoga Foundation, Chitradurga 2017 for the public service through yoga. On the occasion of Women's Day, she was awarded as Special Achiever by Akhila Valmiki Mahasabha Parishad at Shimoga 2017. Coming to her experience, Dr. Bhavya have practiced at Swami Vivekananda Yoga Anusandhana Samsthana at Jigani, Bangalore from the year 2008 to 2010. From the year 2010 to 2015, she has practiced at Jindal Nature Cure Institute, Bangalore. Since 2015, Dr. Bhavya is been practicing at Ayush Department, Government of Karnataka, as medical officer at Government Naturopathy and Yoga Hospital, Siddharabette, Tumkur, and also worked at Government Ayurveda Hospital, Bangalore. About her research activity, Dr. Bhavya have did her research activity on project named Stop Diabetes Movement. It was a nationwide movement. She have worked as Assistant Joint National Coordinator for SDM, a prestigious project of Government of India. Ayush, organized by SVYA Bangalore. Now let me talk about her seminar and conferences. International Yoga Conference at SVYAS Bangalore in the year 2006. National Conference on Research on Panchagavya, Cow and Rural Development at SVYA SA Bangalore in the year 2008. 18. Infophyra and yoga diabetes. Underlying mechanism in the year 2009. National Conference on Naturopathy and Yoga. Recent research trends at Jindal in the year 2009. Again in the year 2009, there was a Karnataka state level Yoga and Naturopathy conference at Elenka, Bangalore. International Yoga Conference in Naturopathy and Yoga at the Palace Ground, Bangalore in the year 2012. Recent Friends in Naturopathy Jindal in the year 2013. International Yoga Conference at SVYASA, Bangalore in the year 2016. About her contribution and services, her contribution towards press and media are more than 15 articles published in magazines and newspapers. She has practiced in various TV shows as health, yoga, and diet advisor. As a resource person, she has given yoga service as master yoga trainer at National Ayush Mission, Karnataka, and Dr. Bhavya have served as yoga teacher, a training residential organized by Department of Ayush in 3 different years and places. In the year 2010 at Sedam, Gulbarga, in the year 2016 at Bellary, and in the year 2017 at Chitradurga. She have conducted yoga prashikshana karyakrama at schools and also a workshop on Sarala yoga and nutrition in pregnancy. Our chief guest, Dr. Bhavya, is a well-recognized person in the field of yoga. She is known for her wonderful services and achievements in the field of yoga and naturopathy. Apart from this, she renders selfless service to the society. She has molded the life of students and served people with her training and advisory services. On behalf of SSMRV College, it is a moment of extreme pleasure to welcome you, ma'am. We are grateful to Dr. Bhavya. We are grateful to Dr. Bhavya for accepting our invitation and becoming a chief guest of today's event. Ma'am, we are delighted with your expertise and knowledge of yoga. Now, without consuming any time, I would like to call upon Dr. Bhavya H B to enlighten us about yoga for women's well-being. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And a warm good morning to everyone.
Profile, nice profile. A lot of work you have done in the field of yoga. Really happy to have you.
Thank you, sir.
ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಆಯುಷ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಯೋಗ ಗಂಗೋತ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಪರಿಚಯ ಇದೆ.
ಸೂರ್ಯ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಯೋಗ ಡೇ ಕಂಠೀರವ ಸ್ಟೇಡಿಯಂ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ. ಅಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯೋಗ ಇಸ್ ನೌ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೀವು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ರಿಯಲಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೇದಿಕೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ನಮ್ದು ಒಂಥರ ಖುಷಿಯೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಹಿಯರ್. It's my pleasure to share my knowledge with you all.
Yes.
Ma'am, here I want to say proudly, our beloved principal, we celebrated on the occasion of Radha Saptami. He did 108 Surya Namaskara non-stop.
Oh, wow. Very beautiful, sir.
Even youngsters are stopped, but sir did that day. He rocked.
Very nice, sir.
That is because of the continuous effort of about 15 years in this practicing yoga. Anybody can do it. And if you regularly do it, actually, you definitely can perform.
Yeah, only a regular practitioner can do it for 108 times. Yes. It is very nice, sir. Such a yogic person is sitting on a big chair and giving a right, ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾರ್ಗವನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಗಾಗ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಬಹಳನೇ ಸಂತೋಷದ ವಿಷಯ. ಆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಯೋಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್.
It's mandatory for all the students. It is mandatory.
Okay,
And
okay, very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, sir, sure, thank you. I would like to share my screen. If I get an host, yeah, thank you. Mm. Sir, my screens are visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Can I start my session? Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So thank you so much for calling me here, and it's my pleasure to share my knowledge with you all. Today, my topic is yoga for women's health. So yoga is same for everyone. Yoga can be practiced by everyone, including small kids too. Even old age people also can practice this. Yoga includes not only a physical practice, it has a physical level, mental level, emotional level, spiritual level, and all aspects of health is included in the yoga. So here, what we are going to learn today is simple practices and a yoga which maintains our health, and also yoga related to certain kind of diet forms like pranayama techniques, eating habits, certain mudras, kriya techniques. All these things we will be learning today. Okay. ಯೋಗನ ಬರೀ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ದೈಹಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ದೈಹಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾವನಾತ್ಮಕ ಚಿಂತನೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಚಿಂತನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಯೋಗ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಯೋಗನ ನಾವು ದೈಹಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಿಡೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನ ಯೋಗದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. From the time immemorial, woman has been worshipped as female energy in various cultures. According to our scriptures, our Vedic scriptures and hymns glorify the dignity of women, which says, Yatra Naryastu Pujyante Ramante Tatra Devataham. Where women are honored, there the deities are pleased. Yelli ಮಹಿಳೆಯರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ನೆಲೆಸುತ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ತಾತ್ಪರ್ಯವು ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ we have to respect our women, we have to give love, we have to respect her, and we have to give all the support to her. So whoever ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೀರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗೌರವನ್ನ ಸೂಚಿಸೋ ಒಂದು ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ತರಗತಿಯನ್ನ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. So what are the aspects where we can learn yoga here? So yoga has a diet part, yoga has a kriya part. Kriyas are the cleaning techniques because body and mind has to clean. So yoga involves all the aspects here what I'm speaking about: the diet, food habits, and the kriyas, it's a cleaning techniques. Asanas, it's the postures, different physical movements, that is the asanas. And the pranayamas, these are the different breathing practices we can learn here. And also mudras, the finger gestures or the hand gestures, we call this as a mudra. And also we learn some things about the Bhandas, neuromuscular coordination, neuromuscular locks, or the energy blockages, energy utilization in a better manner, that is called as Bhanda. And the Dhyana. Dhyana is nothing but meditation, concentrations, all these things. So these are the 7 aspects I would like to share with you today. Okay. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು 6 ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಆಹಾರ ಕ್ರಮ, ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಹ ಮತ್ತು ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಆಸನಗಳು, ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳು ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮಗಳು, ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಹತೋಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಒಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಚಲನವಲನಗಳನ್ನ, ಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಾನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮುದ್ರಗಳು, ಕೈನ ವಿವಿಧ ಭಂಗಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮುದ್ರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಭಂಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬಂಧಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ದೈಹಿಕ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಉನ್ನತ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನ ಸರಿಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಾಗುವಂತ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್, ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ದೇಹವನ್ನ ಹತೋಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಂತಹ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಧಾನಗಳನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಭಾಗಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ: ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಪ್ರಾಣಿಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋ 5 ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಡಯಟ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ 5 koshas in our body, that is called as panchakosha in a yogic way. So panchakosha includes physical level, pranic level, mental level, intellectual level, and the spiritual levels. Anandamaya kosha anta heltivi adake. So all these 5 aspects, layer by layer, we can discuss, and we can like utilize the knowledge inside it. Okay, so let us speak on the diet aspects today. So diet is also a part of yoga here. Yoga is not different. Our body is not different. Our health is not different. All are combined together. So we give this health, the basic ingredients, what we are giving inside is the diet. Once we know about the diet or the good eating habits, regular eating habits, and the correct form of eating habits, our health will be half the way fine. ಅರ್ಧ ಭಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನ ಆಹಾರ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೇಹದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸೇರೋದು ಆಹಾರ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಆಹಾರ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಹಾರ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೇವಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇವಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸೇವಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಹಾರ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸಂಬಂಧವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ yoga, like in Bhagavad Gita also related to our yoga, where it says sattvic diet, tamasic diet, and rajasic diet. Sattvic diet is very simple and bland kind of a food and highly energetic food, which is given on the earth, which is grown on the earth. ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೆಳೆದಂತಹ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕಾಂಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಂತ ಅಂಶಗಳಿಂದ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೂ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್, vegetables, leafy vegetables, sprouts. All these are energy givers and very simple form. There is no spice, there are no spices added in this or oil added in this, and a very soothing kind of a thing, very bland kind of a thing. Sattvic food is always very good for our health and to maintain our good energy in the body. So all the fruits, vegetables used in a direct form gives an sattvic kind of nature in our body. So second comes into rajasic food. Rajasic food is a little aggressive in nature and which involves all the spices. Ella tarada masala padarthagalu idanalli involve agirutte. Raja bhojana antanu navu idakke tagobodu, where it helps in building our body. ಮಸಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಬೋನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಹಾರ ಕ್ರಮ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ತಾಮಸಿಕ್, ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಇಸ್ ತಾಮಸಿಕ್. Tamasic is kind of lethargy. When we eat such a food, we will be into an lazy kind of a feeling, or a laziness is adopted here when we are keep eating the tamasic food. It can be any deep fried or overnight food or a tinned, packed, preserved food. All these things then ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಉಳಿದಂತ ಆಹಾರ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ರೆಫ್ರಿಜರೇಟೆಡ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟಿಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಡ್, ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದಂತದ್ದು, ಇಂತಹ ಆಹಾರಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ತಿಂತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಲಸ್ಯದ ಮನೋಭಾವ ಗುಣ ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಡ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟೀನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಂಥವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಾಜಸಿಕ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂತ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ ಆಹಾರ, ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದಂತಹ ಹಣ್ಣು, ತರಕಾರಿ, ಸೊಪ್ಪು, ಕಾಳುಗಳನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬಳಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ತರದ ಅಡಿಗೆಯನ್ನ ಬಿಸಿಯಾಗ್ಲಿರುವಾಗ್ಲೇ, ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ್ಲೇನೆ ಸೇವಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, ದವಸ ಧಾನ್ಯಗಳು, ಕಾಳು, ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಜಸಿಕ ಗುಣಗಳು ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ತಾಮಸಿಕ ಆಹಾರಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬಳಸದೆ ಇರೋದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ತಾಮಸಿಕ್, ರಾಜಸಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ್ nature kind of a food is available in the earth or in this environment. Always we should try to select the sattvic and the rajasic kind of a food which helps in mental, spiritual and our physiological or in a spiritual manner for the upliftment of our body and mind. Okay, so this is all about the food. I won't say that it has to be taken or not, which food has to be taken, which not to be taken, but on this yoga day or in this women's health, try to eat more of a vegetables, sprouts, which is good in protein and vitamins, and also fresh fruits and vegetables to be taken and on more important basis. Okay, next we'll go to the next slide. So after speaking about the food, we need to clean our body also. So mental cleaning and physical cleaning is also important here. Hello. Yes.
Slides are not moving, ma'am.
Slides are not moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Now?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
One sec. No, my slides are not moving. Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to see the slides now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is okay, right? Yeah, thank you. Sorry for the interruption. So the second part after the diet will come to the Kriyas part. Kriyas are 6 cleansing techniques in our body. 6 cleaning technique means it cleanses our head and spinal cord or brain and cranium, this kind of a thing. And also the internal organ cleansing. We can speak in this way. The 6 internal cleansing techniques are called as Kriyas. This is nothing but Shat Kriyas, which involves Neti. This is Neti. Neti means nose cleansing techniques, uh, where we use a certain mops like Jalaneti pot. This is a pot which helps in cleansing the nostril through water, saline water. Okay, this is a Sutraneti technique where a thread or a catheter is passed inside the nose and removed it through the mouth. This process or the procedure is called as Sutra Neti in Shatkriyas. Neti Basti. Basti is cleaning the lower abdomen, cleaning our large intestine process, like intestine and the large intestine, small and large intestine procedures. We call it as Basti, Neti, Basti, and Dhauti. Dhauti is cleaning the abdominal part. Abdominal means it's a vomiting process. Okay, so it's an like advised vomiting, drinking a saline water and vomiting out. That procedure is called Dhauti, which helps in cleaning the abdomen and excess of pitta or pitta in our body, which helps in relaxing the stomach muscles and also easy our breathing, which helps in like breathing easy, and also helps in relieving any kind of eye pressures and headaches, also migraine conditions. This Vamana Dhauti is helpful. Along with Vamana Dhauti, we can use this Sutra Niti, the thread procedure, also to clean our head part, especially the nose, eyes, and the ear blockages. We can help in removing all the blockage or the sinus part, rhinitis condition, allergy, repeated sneezing, headaches, migraine, half headache. All these procedures can be easily treated with simple procedure. How we brush every day, wash our face, wash our eyes. This is the process to cleanse our nose and the abdomen. This is very essential during any kind of like emergencies, like even when a person has taken any kind of poison and all these things. This Vamana Dhauti is very helpful as in first aid procedure, first aid emergency, it will help. So Jalaniti, Sutraniti, Vamana Dhauti is a very good practice. Once in 15 days or once in a month, if you all can practice this, this helps in good secretion, abdominal secretion or gastric secretions, saliva secretions, and even clearer visions, clear mental thoughts, all can be attained by just practicing this Neti and Dhauti practices. So the next one is Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is giving air out, means exerting air out in a forceful manner. You all might have seen this, like Patanjali Mashi or in Haridwar, everywhere. Whenever you see Kapalabhati, everyone start pushing their abdomen, pumping their abdomen and breathing out. This is also one of the technique where we give more like forceful pressure to give our air out, breathing out. Only breathing out is performed here in a 10 strokes, 10 times. 10 strokes can be practiced every time. Like all the yogic practices and the all the practices should be performed in the guidance of yoga teacher always. So you cannot do it seeing a YouTube or in the presentations or seeing any magazines. Whenever you're practicing for first time or second times, in the advice of a doctor or in the advice of a yoga teachers to be practiced here. Don't practice it by yourself, you alone only. So the fourth one is Trataka. Trataka is the what you call Trataka is a kind of meditation also, and it helps in clear vision. It can be myopia or a far distance or a near distance. Clear vision is not will not be there in such a thing. So when you keep on practicing this Trataka, so it helps in giving you clear vision, and your eyesight also can be cleared. Even an eye problem, blurred vision, and blurred vision will be there, double visions will be there, astigmatism will be there. Everything can be slowly relieved, and your visions will get a good clarity and a clearance just by practicing Trataka every day for 15 minutes at night time. So this is all a beautiful techniques that helps in clearing our vision, clearing our abdomen, cleanses our nose, cleanses our lower intestine. All the procedure, all are internal procedures, and this has to be practiced once in 15 days or once in a month, which helps in giving you a good health internally, which also helps in boosting your immunity in a right secretion form. So ನಮ್ಮ ಷಟ್ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಂತರಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ದೈಹಿಕವಾಗಿ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಶುದ್ಧಿಗೊಳಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ವಿಧಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ: ಜಲನೀತಿ, ಸೂತ್ರನೀತಿ, ವಾಮನಧೌತಿ, ತ್ರಾಟಕ, ಬಸ್ತಿ, ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿ, ಹೀಗೆ 6 ವಿಧಾನಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂಗಿನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಜಲನೀತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸೂತ್ರನೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ವಾಮನಧೌತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಸ್ತ್ರದೌತಿ, ಜಲದೌತಿ, ಈ ತರದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ವಾಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಸಕ್ರಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಜೀರ್ಣ ಪಚನ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿಯನ್ನ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಆಸನಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ, ದೇಹವನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂತರ ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಸನ್ನ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸದ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್. ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಸಿರನ್ನ ಹೊರಬಿಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿನಿತ್ಯನು 10 ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ಸ್ 10 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ 10 ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಲಾಭದಾಯಕವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತ್ರಾಟಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ತ್ರಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯನ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ದೋಷಗಳನ್ನ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ತ್ರಾಟಕದ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಹಾಯಕಾರಿಯಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೌಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರ ಫಿಲಮ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಯೋಗ ಪೋಸಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸೆಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಚರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಬ್ಡಮನ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ನೌಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ clearing all the indigested food, or it helps in a good digestion form, and also relieves all the, it doesn't allow any kind of fat to accumulate in the fat. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯ ಬಜ್ಜು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಈ ನೌಲಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಲಿಮ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ನೌಲಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 15 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಈ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Okay, this is all about Kriyas and the Shat Kriyas. It's also a part of yoga. Yoga is nothing but asanas, pranayamas, Shat Kriyas, diet, and Bhandas, mudras. Everything is involved in this yogic practice. So just I want to vanish your thought that yoga means only a physical practices. So that is not the true part. Yoga involves all the aspects from the physical level to the spiritual levels. There are 5 layers in our body. Every aspect there is a yogic way of dealing with that. Okay, now we'll move on to our next thing, that is for yoga for young girls. So as today's topic involves more conversations on women's health related to yoga, here I have considered in a 5 levels. First is for the girls, young girls, like it can be a kids or it can be a teenagers. 6 years to 12 years girls, we call them as in kids. Okay, for there the requirement is different. For why the requirement happens is they live in a hurry word, they won't sit in one place. Always a very active people will be there, and they keep jumping. They're not ready to sit at one place even for 5 minutes. So in that case our yoga helps even in schools and colleges. Like parents will be busy, the pressure will be high on them. Even like when they start going to school and all, the activity will reduce due to their sedentary lifestyle. We don't allow them to play these kind of activities, or these kind of pressures we see in 6 to 12 years kids, and also from 13 to 17-year teenagers. For these people, how yoga is going to help is, yoga helps in a building up or developing their muscles and the bones. When they start practicing regular yoga, it helps in building their muscles and bones, and receptive power in the kids will improve. Means the concentration level and the acceptance and the receptive things in the age between 6 to 10 can be improved by practicing regular yoga and practicing regular mantra, chantings, prayers. All this helps them to sit in one place and concentrate on the things. And also it helps in boost it boosts and self-confidence also. Acceptance of rapid changes during puberty, also yoga plays an important role here. Helps to build self-esteem, concentration, better body connections, and healthy mindset, and also stress relieving. Overall feeling of well-being can be attained by practicing yoga here. So what I would like to say is, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಟೀನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ವರೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಯೋಗದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರದ್ದೇ ಆದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆರ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆತನದ ಪ್ರೆಷರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿ ಒತ್ತಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಬೀಳುವಂತ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದಲೇನೆ ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರನ್ನಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಸ್ಟೀಮ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬಾಡಿ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೋನು, ಬಾಡಿ ಪೋಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಿಲ್ಡಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಅವರ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಯೋಗ ಸಹಾಯಕಾರಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇವಾಗ ಟೀನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ರೀತಿಯ ಒತ್ತಡಗಳು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಮನೆದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಫೀಸ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅಂತ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಾವು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ challenges of a modern working world. Once the kid age is crossed, when we start to the competitive world and when we start working, women has a kind of other kind of pressures on them. So that includes high blood pressure, always in a BP, tension and the stress kind of, and also they may go into a form of insomnia, disturbed sleep or irregular sleep, not a satisfied kind of a sleep. Sound sleep will not be there for them, and even back pain will be there. Working at home, working at office, traveling, preparations, everything will make their back very weak. So obesity will be there due to heavy stress. The food what they have taken will not be digested in a proper way. They don't have a time for physical work, and all this leads to sedentary work and like a lack of digestion and the lack of metabolism. So that lead into obesity. Overweight also is seen in working women. And also like period problem is also there for them. PCOS, PCOD, polycystic ovarian diseases, syndromes, thyroid related issues, hormone related issues are seen more in the working women. So to compact all these things, when they start practicing yoga, it helps in better performance for them, and to give a better strength, better mind stability, better physical strength. All these things can be attained by practicing simple asanas, and like everyday Surya Namaskara practice will give a good energy to them. So like this Surya Namaskara, it's a sequence of powerful yoga poses that makes a positive impact on your body and mind. Practice Surya Namaskara early in the morning when you are on empty stomach. Okay, take a little time, at least 10 to 10 minutes to 20 minutes. If you're not able to remember any kind of asanas or postures, so just to warm up your body and to activate your body for the better health, you can at least practice Surya Namaskara every day, 10 to 15 rounds, which takes only 10 to 15 minutes in a day. If you don't have time, at least spend 10 to 15 minutes in practicing Surya Namaskara. That itself is enough to maintain your regular daily works, which acts as a like charging your battery or charging your body. Surya Namaskara is very, very good, and it consists of 12 steps. You might be seeing here in the textures, from the standing position to it will go into the bending, and some of the stretches, leg movements and the hand movements are here. So we can like Surya Namaskara practices, if we keep on doing, our cardiovascular system will be like organized way, and also nervous systems will be stimulated. It helps in cognitive functions, also helps in weight management and improve physical and mental. There is lot many benefits just by practicing Surya Namaskara. Please, everybody, try to practice Surya Namaskara at least 10 to 15 rounds in a day to get more benefit. Only and with the experiment and with experience only you can get the most benefit of Surya Namaskara or yoga abhyasas. Okay, try to involve yoga as one of your routine and practice, maintain your good health. Okay, this is one of the Baddha Konasana, specially meant for women's. Baddha Konasana is like sitting, butterfly sitting. Also, we call this as butterfly sitting. Like here, you have to sit on a mat or sit on a floor and bend your legs, join your foot together. Okay, in a relaxed manner, keep your back straight, neck straight, close your eyes with a normal breathing. This is one of the simple procedures. You can follow it. Here, it helps in correcting your back posture first, helps in improving your breathing pattern, and also it helps in like hormonal balance, especially ovarian problems or period problems or reproductive organ problems. So this is all helps in this asana will helps to come out of that. Okay, this is called as Baddha Konasana, and a very pleasant position. It is very good. We practice this even during the time of pregnancy for an easy birth, and it helps in strengthening the pelvic floor muscles also. Okay, this is after Surya Namaskara. Baddha Konasana is very compulsory to practice for every ladies here. Okay, next one is we can easily practice this Ardha Matsyendrasana. So Ardha Matsyendrasana is half a fish pose. This asana massages the internal organs for better functioning. It is a retreat for the liver and pancreas. For the liver function and the pancreas, this is one of the best asana. Those are having any kind of sugar problems and extra fat in the stomach, this asana is very helpful in burning fat and to maintain your insulin levels and to maintain your sugar under control. Okay, Ardha Matsyendrasana involves a half spinal twist that helps in improving your energy levels and promotes the release of insulin in your body, maintaining your good sugar levels. Therefore, this pose helps in controlling your diabetes and keeps your energy level on the high level. Also helps in burning the fat. Ardha Matsyendrasanada ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆನ್ನನ ಸ್ನಾಯುಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಥನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಹಾಗೆ ಅದು ಪ್ಯಾಂಕ್ರಿಯಾಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಬೀರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಶುಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಆಸನ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಚುರುಕುಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಸನ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ಡ್.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಪಿಪಿಟಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಸ್ಕ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಪಿಪಿಟಿ
ಈಗ
ಮೂರನೇ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ,
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ.
ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್,
ಸಾರಿ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್
ಕಾಣಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನೀವೇ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ನಂದು PPT ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಆಯ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, ನನ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ.
ರೀಶೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ. ಈಗ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಓಕೆ. ಓ, ಇದು ಈ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ?
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾಣಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು.
This is my third slide. This is fourth.
Yeah, these slides were not seen, ma'am.
Okay. ಇದು ಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಕ್ರಿಯಾಸ್, the cleansing procedures also.
No, none of these.
ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ.
Oh, somebody might have told this. Sun salutations, Baddha Konasana. This is Paschimothasana. I was here in this just on the slide on the ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣೋ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಡಯಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಕ್ರಿಯಾಸು, ಆಸನಾಸು, ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ, ಮುದ್ರಾ, ಬಂಧ ಹಾಗೂ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಡಯಟ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸಾತ್ವಿಕ್ ಡಯಟ್, ತಾಮಸಿಕ್ ಡಯಟ್ ಹಾಗೆ ರಾಜಸಿಕ್ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ರಾಜಸಿಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾಮಸಿಕ ಆಹಾರವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅನ್ನಮಯ ಕೋಶದಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಸ್, ಬಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್. There are this is Jalaneti. This spot you can see, it helps in cleansing the nostrils. ಈಗ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Can anybody say? Shakila ma'am, ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Okay. This is a Jalaneti. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಜಲನೇತಿ ಪಾಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾಸ್ಟ್ರಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is a Jalaneti pot which helps in cleansing the nostrils, and along with the Jalaneti we help Sutraneti is also a catheter is used to cleanse the nostril, insert it through the nose and remove it to the mouth. So it helps in clearing all the sinus, migraine and head related, eye, throat, ears, nose related problems here, ENT related problems here. This is Vamana Dauti, drinking saline water around 2 liters into the body, then vomiting out, like it's an advised vomiting procedures that helps in clearing the pitta content in the body, helps in clear secretions. Okay, good secretion of digestive juices helps in digestions. Okay, this all can be practiced once in a 15 days at least to have a good health. Along with this, 3 other practices, that is Kapalabhati, extra like forceful exhalations, we call this ನಾವು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಸಿರನ್ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕುವಂತ ವಿಧಾನ. ಇದು 10 strokes we have to practice at least 10 times 10 strokes ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಲಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರೇನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ತ್ರಾಟಕ. Trataka is clearing the vision, the internal vision and the external vision. Specially migraine ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಬಹಳ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಷನ್, ಸೈಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಈ ತರದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರೋಂತವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರ ವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ನೌಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಸಲ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೌಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಬ್ಡಮಿನಲ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್. that helps in actually relieves the fat ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಶೇಖರಣೆ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. This is all the 6 practices called as Shat Kriyas, 6 internal cleansing procedures. Okay. So next one is for the young girls. We were speaking about the young girls. Here yoga helps to overcome their stress levels. ಸಣ್ಣವರಿಗೂ ಅವರದ್ದೇ ಆದಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಿಸಿ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಮಯ ಸಿಗದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಯಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಓವರ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೋಗ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೋಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೂ, ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಬೋನ್ಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ, ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೀ ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿಗೂ ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೂ ಆ ಪ್ಯುಬರ್ಟಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಆ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎಸ್ಟೀಮ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ. ಯೋಗ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಬ್ರೀದಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನು ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗಿ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ವೆಲ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಣ್ಣವಾಗ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಯೋಗಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಹಾಯಕಾರಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲು ಕಾಲೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ 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 ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕುಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ರನ್ನೂ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೈಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂತನ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಶಾಂತ ರೀತಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಸಹನೆ ರೀತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ like one step ahead we will be having responsibility of a house, parenting and taking care of our elders, and also taking care of our house, and even like in a workspace. So every pressure will be there on a woman. To cope up with all those things, we need to practice a regular yoga which helps in balancing all those things in an easy, calm, relaxed manner. So what are those practices are, especially first one is Surya Namaskara. So the slides kanta ide allappa. Surya Namaskara involves 12 steps, sequence of steps that can be practiced very easily. At least practice 10 to 15 rounds of Surya Namaskara in a day. So after comes Baddha Konasana, which is very good in hormonal balance, especially ovarian and like uterus health can be maintained with this Baddha Konasana. This is asana which is also helpful in pregnancy time for the easy childbirth and to undergo normal childbirth. This asana is very helpful. This helps in strengthening the pelvic floor muscles, and hormonal imbalance can be regularized here. The next asana which is very good for the women is Paschimothasana, forward bending pose in a seated position. Okay, forward bending pose which helps in lowering the blood pressure, it helps in relieving the tensions and improves circulation towards the head and upper body parts here. It removes extra fat from your body and reduces headache, anxiety and fatigue related issues. Also relax your mind and release stress and mild depressions here, and tone the muscles of pelvic organs. It also very good for spine flexibility. This is helps in abdominal fat reducing also. This is one of the Paschimothasana. In your free time and wherever you're relaxed, this can be practiced in the evening also, morning also, but not immediately after your food. Okay, always yoga should be practiced in the morning hours to charge your body. If not in the morning, at least in the evening, see to that you have not taken any kind of food for 2 hours. Okay, stomach should not be completely empty, but it should not be hungry also. Okay, after Paschimothasana, like this is one of the good asana. This is called as Dhanurasana. It's a spinal twist pose, helps in reducing your fat and also promotes all the secretions in the body. It can be a liver mechanism or pancreas mechanisms or the renal mechanisms. So here in the it doesn't allow any kind of fat to storage, and especially abdominal tummy fat, especially the side flank flats and all this is tire kind of a flat, everything can be reduced just practicing this Masindrasana at least 30 seconds every day on the right side and again on the left. Every asana has a contrapositions, so that has to be followed immediately. Okay, Masindrasana involves half spinal twist. Okay, this helps in maintaining your sugar levels also, which promotes the release of insulin into your body. Okay, exercise, while doing exercise, the muscles will release the insulin, which helps in maintaining your sugar level. So extra amount of insulin or is not required when you're doing regular practice of yoga or any kind of physical activities. Sugar can be well controlled with yoga and any kind of physical activities too. So the next one is Tadasana. Very simple, and it helps in correcting your postures, improving your concentration also. So here you can see this simple Tadasana is a standing straight, or the mountain pose, what we call. Here the toes are together, heels are together, knees are together, hips are on the same line, shoulders are on the same line, hands are stretched and joint above your head. You can gaze at your hand or you can close your hands. Helps in stretching your spinal column from the back side, and it is one of the very good position for the spinal collections, because once we cross our age, we start protruding on the front side, means steeping on the front. That helps in like our what to get a back pain, neck pain, shoulder pains, everything can be set into a straight form just by following Tadasana every day, at least for 1 minute. So postural correction is very important, because we'll be having long sitting, long standing, and like traveling. Every time our back gets hurt and our postures will be in a different. We will go into a side falling or front falling or on the left side falling. It is called as lordosis, scoliosis. All this can be possible. But to avoid all such things, this Tadasana will be helpful, correcting your spine and stretching your spinal muscles, and also helps in improving your circulation to entire body. This Tadasana is one of the good pose to improve your concentration levels also, and to balance your body. So the next one is Pada Hastasana. From the standing position, you're bending forward and trying to hold your feet from your hand. This is called as Pada Hastasana. To your pada, you are holding with your hands. That is hasta, that is called as Pada Hastasana. It is a very effective practice to remove your abdominal fat, because every ladies or a girls will be having, my stomach should look very fat and thin. So this is one of the beautiful asanas. If you keep performing every day, your front abdominal fat will be reduced on a gradual manner. It is very useful in digestive disorders also, and gives nice stretch to your thighs. This part is then, this will be well stretched here, and also it improves the spinal flexibility. So increase your thigh muscles and the calf muscle strength. This is one of the beautiful asana, can be practiced and maintained for 30 seconds to 1 minute every day. The breathing should be very normal. When you reach whatever the position, your breathing should be in a normal way, not to hold your breathing, not to release that. It has to be in an easy form. That is why we say it in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. We say how the asana should be is like Stiram Sukham Asana. Stiravagi Sukhavagi Maduvude Asana. Your position, your feeling should be easy here whenever you're performing any kind of asanas. This is one of the asanas, Ardha Khatti Chakrasana. Ardha Khatti is your what to count, your back or your flanks. This, so the Ardha Khatti Chakrasana, half bent pose here. It looks like an chakra, also half chakra or half wheel pose. So this is one of the very good asanas to stretch your side part of your body, to reduce the fat, and also helps in balancing your body. One of the good asanas in case of diabetic also. Even a BP person or thyroid levels, concentration, balance, imbalance kind, everything can be corrected by this Ardha Khatti Chakrasana. So this has to be performed on both the sides. One more practice you can do it on a regular basis for the women is Parivarta Trikonasana. So here the legs are kept at least 2 feet apart, 2 to 3 feet apart, and the body is twisted and bent on the opposite side. If your leg is this is a right leg, you have to keep your left hand here, and other hand to be stretched straight above the head. So this is one of the Parivarta and the twisted pose with the Trikonasana, triangle pose. It looks like in a triangle, but there is a twisting. You can observe a twisting here. If you bend on a straight forward, that is called as Trikonasana. Here, the twisting has happened on the abdominal side. So that also helps in reducing your fat and strengthens your back, helps in balancing, and the concentrations can be improved here. Okay, this also can be practiced regularly. So one more beautiful asana, this is called as Dhanurasana or bow pose. This looks exactly like a bow or dhanu, we call it as Dhanurasana. Very good for indigestion, stomach related ailments, and an excess fat on the stomach, and good strength to the shoulders, and it helps in thigh fat reduction also. Very beautiful pose, and easy breathing should be there whenever you attain this position. Wherever possible, you have to do that, but don't stretch yourself or strain yourself when you're practicing yogasana. Try to practice very easily, concentrating on your breathing and your body movements. Okay, one of the good asanas to control your diabetes or sugar and cholesterol levels here. Good asana to control your thyroid levels also, reduces thigh fat and abdominal fat. So the next one is Balasana. Balasana is like sitting on your on the knees, and heels. Your hips should be placed on the heels, and you have to stretch forward and touch your head to the ground here. Hand should be stretched and kept on the ground here. So this is a very simple asana. Looks very simple asana. It gives a good circulation to the head, especially head, to improve your facial circulation and to reduce your pimples, to have a calmness in the mind. This asana is very helpful here. And this pose involves hamstrings, rotator muscles, spinal extensors, everything. It looks very simple, but a very beautiful asana and very calming asana also. This whenever you do this asana, the calmness is attained in your mind. You have that pleasant feeling in your mind. So everybody can practice this one. Also, this is good for diabetic people. So this is frog pose. So Mandukasana we call. So this kind of stretch helps in pelvic muscle to strengthen, and it helps in reducing the fat on the abdomen, bumps, and the pelvic areas. It helps in like strengthening the thigh muscles also here. This is also one of the good asanas you can perform. Those who have a good strength and to have a light body, this halasana. Halasana can be practiced here. This also helps in fat reduction, to strengthen your thighs and to reduce your thigh fat. And also what it does is it regulates your blood sugar levels. And it helps in, it creates a lightness in the body. When you keep performing this, you feel a very lightness in your body too, and more energetic. Everybody cannot do this. By practice only you can attain such positions. So better you all can join any of the yoga classes nearby and start doing the yoga, take benefit out of it. Okay, this is Ardha Matsyendrasana. We have already discussed about this. So after all the asanas, this Shavasana has to be practiced. So after all your body movements, relaxing your body is also important. So your hands and legs to be kept apart, away from the body, head in a comfortable position, just rest on your floor mat. So that helps in concentration levels and the relaxing to the body and concentration on your breathing. So normalizing your breathing and relaxing entire body parts. Every body parts is involved, and concentrated on each and every body part here and try to be relaxed. So this is one of the beautiful asana. It is very compulsory to practice this asana after all the yoga abhyasa practices. Okay. So one more asana is Upavishta Konasana. So Upavishta Konasana is very good in practice for the ladies, especially it helps in keeping the energy level in pelvic area and reproductive organs, and to reduce the fat in the abdomen and the pelvic areas. This is one of the very good asanas. Here the legs are stretched, hands are stretched, and the body is moved forward and bent. If possible, you can touch your forehead on the ground too. Okay, this is Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. Prasarita means the spreaded leg. Pada Uttanasana is touching your head to the ground here. You can keep your hands on your legs or the foot also. Otherwise, you can support your head with your hands. This is one of the beautiful asana, helps in spinal flexibility and the strength, reduces abdominal fat, and gives good strength to your legs also here. So this is one of the good exercise to improve the circulation on the head and shoulder related parts and also to the legs. Very beautiful asana, all can be practiced here. This is Supta Baddha Konasana. Keeping your legs in a butterfly pose, touching your feet together in this lying down position, you can practice this. Pregnant women also can practice this. Helps in strength, relaxing your back muscles, and pelvic strength is improved here by practicing this kind of Supta. Supta means lying down Baddha Konasana. This we did it in a sitting position also. Now we can do it with the support of pillows and mats. This is one of the very beneficial asana in case of pregnancy and any kind of reproductive troubles. So one more asana to strengthen your leg parts, because whenever we are traveling, standing for a long time, and any stress or strain in the legs, this chair pose or Uttanasana will help in strengthening your leg muscles and improves the strength in your legs. So this is one of the good asana to balance your body and mind. Okay, this also can be practiced for 10 seconds to 30 seconds to 1 minute. Now, after working, this is all the simple asanas can be practiced every day in a daily life. And once we cross our 40 years or 45 years, we will enter into a different kinds of one more step or one more stage that is called as menopause. Menopause, here a lot of hormonal disturbance will be there, and mood upsets will be there, hot flushes will be there, and these kind of weight gain will be there. Menopausal syndromes we call irritations, agitations, and sleeplessness, hot flushes, irritations, all these things can be seen during the menopausal stage. To overcome from these ailments, we can involve yoga here. Those who practice yoga, they won't feel such so much discomforts during this age, where the closing of our regular periods happen. That is called as menopause. So when we keep on practicing certain yoga abhyasas, this can be attained easily without any kind of trouble. Otherwise, generally, many of the hormonal issues can be seen here, and mental pressures, mental disturbances can be seen here. To overcome such things, we can practice every day Viparita Karni. Viparita Karni is it's an inverted pose here. So lying down on the mat, and you have to keep your legs upwards. With the support of wall, you can practice this at least 5 to 10 minutes. This practice will be helpful. Okay, it is good for diabetes, good for sugar levels, and varicose problem, and all these things. This is very helpful kind of asana. So when before going to bed, you can use this practice, or along with your regular yoga practice, try to practice this Viparita Karni, which is very helpful to improve your circulation. Or otherwise, varicose problems are seen once you attain 40 years, 45 years, due to your fat or overweight and the long standing, or due to your professional issues. Varicose problems are seen everywhere. So to avoid such thing and to improve your circulation wise, this kind of Viparita Karni is very helpful. Okay, well, those who have a strength and stamina, they can go for a Sarvangasana also, very beautiful pose. So this inverted pose, which helps to calm the mind and relieve the stress. Also stimulates your thyroid and abdominal glands, thyroid problems, and then any kind of abdominal issues. You can practice the Sarva Anga Asana, so which involves all the organs to activate, to perform its function in a better manner. This Sarvangasana, or the shoulder stand, supported shoulder stand, can be practiced on daily basis. So once, and if anybody is in the yoga class, they might be, it is all easy for them to understand the asanas or the postures what I'm speaking. But please join after this class. You all can join our online yoga sessions happening from Yoga Gangotri Trust on daily manner, morning 6 o'clock to 7:30. The sessions are happening every day from Monday to Friday. You all can be joined here. Okay, so the last 2 slides are there. This is Chakrasana, the backward bending posture, very effective in diabetic also. And why I'm stressing more on diabetes is thyroid and diabetes are on the higher side actually. Every like whichever the patient I'm seeing, whether they are prone to thyroid problems or they will be having diabetes at this age. So to reduce all those things, a simple asanas, daily activities will be helpful for them. So to reduce your sugar, like diabetes, to control your sugar levels, to control your BP, to control your fat, regular yoga practice is very essential. And always keep your stomach flat. Okay, don't don't allow any kind of fat to happen, because more fat on the abdomen itself is a trouble giver. Always our problems comes from other stomachs. So once the stomach is under good condition, mainly half of the condition, half of the problematic or diseases can be avoided. Our food habits, our exercise, our calmness in the mind. So these 3 aspects are very essential. So this Chakrasana can also be practiced. If not Chakrasana, Setu Bhandasana, the bridge pose is very good. So lying down and raising your hip joints up, hip position or the hip space up with the support of your hands. This can be very good asana, helps in strengthening the back especially. Okay, this is Setu Bhandasana for the neck pain, back pain. This is one of the very beautiful asanas. Every day after your working hours or whenever you're free, this asanas can be practiced. Okay, after our menopause, we'll enter into a stage after 60, our senior citizen age will come. There also we face so many troubles. To overcome all those troubles like arthritis, diabetes, high BP, Alzheimer's, Parkinsonisms, menopause, then menopausal syndromes will be there, like osteoporosis. All these things can be faced. So to overcome from this, Dhanurasana, Ushtrasana, Vakrasana, Paschimothasana, Konasana, Gomutkasana. These are all the practices which can be done easily by even in the old age also. So yoga doesn't have any age criteria. Starting from 6 years to 60 years, 80 years, even 100 plus people also can be practiced. And once you start doing your yoga abhyasa, your health will be improved and your lifespan will be improved in a healthy manner. Okay, try to keep practicing. At least join tomorrow onwards our yoga class and make your life healthy. Okay, after this is all the only yoga abhyasa in the asanas only, asana part only I have shared here. Now we'll move on to the pranayama part. Okay, we learned about diet, we learned about Kriyas, cleansing procedures, we learned about yogasanas. Now we'll go to the pranayamas, which can be done, practiced easily. Okay, Kapalabhati, we have learned in Kriyas part, that is exhaling out or 10 strokes 10 times at least we had to practice every day. This is one of the like other kind of a practice is sectional breathing. Sectional breathing means our lung has 3 parts in our body. So the base or base level, middle level and the upper low part should have a good breathing practices. So we can go for the sectional breathing. So sectional breathing involves hand movements in breathing practices. All these things are involved here. So Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, Bastika Pranayama, Shitali and the Brahmari practices are involved here. Nadi Shodhana to be practiced every day. It has to be practiced every day, because Nadi Shodhana will happen. Nadi is energy lines. We have 72 thousands of nadis present in our body, which helps in giving a good energy to the body. So when we clear all the doshas in the nadis, or when we activate all the nadis, so that helps in clearing our blockages in the energy, and helps in a good energy, keeping up our good energy in a healthy body. So Nadi Shuddhi practice or Nadi Shodhana practice is very essential every day, which has to be performed on the right and the left side. So the procedure is like this. You have to inhale through the left and exhale through the right. Again, inhale through the right and exhale to the left. This completes one round. Left to right and right to left completes one round, and this has to be practiced at least 7 to 10 times. 7 to 10 rounds has to be performed. This is a balancing pranayama, which relaxes your mind and relaxes your blood pressure and keeps the stress away from your body. And the second practice is Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika Pranayama involves active inhalation, active exhalation. Inhale, then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here you are forcefully inhaling and exhaling. This is a very good for brain oxygenation, and it helps benefits the nervous and motor system too. It is a great for energizing the body and mind. Good for people with depression, anxiety, and also helps in treating fibrosis. This is one of the beautiful Bhastrika Pranayama. Everybody has to practice this, and only by practicing you can experience the good things in you. So Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, we spoke already. So this is a Shitali Pranayama. Shitali Pranayama is a cooling pranayama. Here it gives shita or coolingness or calmness into the body and mind. It helps in reducing BP, reducing acidity related troubles, burning stomach, burning chest, burning throat. Everything can be relieved just by practicing this Shitali Pranayama. The procedure is very simple here. You have to breathe through your tongue, and you have to exhale it through the nose. Breathe to the tongue. Nalige ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಉಸಿರನ್ನ ತಗೊಬೇಕು, ಮೂಗಿನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಉಸಿರನ್ನ ಆಚೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಮೈಗ್ರೇನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೈ ಬಿ ಪಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಹಾಯಕಾರಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So the next pranayama is Brahmari Pranayama. So Brahmari Pranayama is creating a sound or creating a resonance inside your body, which helps in calming your body and balancing your body and mind. This is one of the very relaxing pranayama. Only with the practice you can experience, and you can feel the benefit out of it, so that your health will be maintained in a positive and better way. Okay, so after all, like asanas and pranayamas, there are few gestures, few hand gestures, because our hand is considered as a like switchboards. Our body is an energy or the light. So when we switch on certain points in our body or in our hand, that helps in activating certain process in our body. That's why this is called as mudra. Mudra is also practiced in some of the like dance structures. So here in Bharatanatyam or in any of the Kathakali or any different forms, every form of a dance is they use in different kind of mudras or the hand gestures. Okay, here we can see this hand thumb is indicates the fire in our body, air indicates this second finger or indicates the air in our body, middle finger space, fourth one is the earth, and fifth one is the water. This 5 things, the air, water, space, fire, everything is called as Pancha Mahabhutas. These Pancha Mahabhutas are in our hands or in our fingers and in our body. So entire word is made up of Pancha Mahabhutas, and that Pancha Mahabhutas, our body is also made up of Pancha Mahabhutas. So we can correlate everything in the easy form when we do like this. This is called as Chin Mudra, Jnana Mudra, Shunya Mudra, Vayu Mudra, like the different kind of mudras are there. So while doing certain asanas, while doing certain pranayamas, when we are sitting for meditation, these kind of mudras can be adopted to get more benefits for us. Okay, next we'll go to the Bhandas. Bandha is called as neuromuscular lock. Those who are having problem with the thyroid, this is called as Jalandhara Bandha. Bandha can be practiced to have a control on your thyroid hormones. Bandha in Sanskrit, it says lock, locking your chin to the chest where the energy flow won't happen. The energy is retained here or energy is stored here in and helps in specific function for the body. So when we store our energy in the throat side or Jalandhara thing, or Vishuddhi chakra we call, that activates and helps in all its function to perform well. There are three kinds of bandha can be practiced, that is Jalandhara bandha. Uddiyana bandha is practiced on the abdominal or on the stomach part, and the Mula bandha to the anal part. So there are three kinds of bandha, and these three can be performed all together. That is called as Tribandha. So that will help in lifting our energy levels, and that energy levels can be utilized for the proper functions of our body. So this is all about the bandha, mudra, pranayama, yoga bhyasa, kriyas, shat kriyas, and the diet part. Hope you all understood at least little about the yoga and insight of that. So if you have any kind of doubts or anything, you're always welcome now. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಯಾವ್ದ ರೀತಿಯ ಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ನಿಮಿಷ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
ಹಾ ಹೇಳಿ. ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್.
It was a wonderful session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, to avoid early menarche.
Okay.
In younger school-going children are getting menstruation.
Yeah, nowadays
early.
that is the issue actually.
Yes,
starting from 8 years,
yes,
we have seen the menarche. Even sixth year also we have seen. That is due to hormonal imbalance in the body, and the food structure. What the parent eat also is important. What they have eaten during the pregnancy is also important. To avoid early menarche, certain food habits to be followed, and certain yoga abhyasa and healthy things to be adopted, along with the chanting mantras, shlokas, Vedas, Bhagavad Gitas, reciting all those things every day will help in balancing the hormones in the body, because children's know everything we cannot do it in a physically. We have to make them understand the things, so improves the concentration level, and to make the hormonal balance, our chanting mantra, especially Hanuman Chalis, will be very helpful for them. So please ask them to recite Hanuman Chalis and understand the meaning of that and practice that. And certain like natural practices, home remedies can be followed, like giving them the hip bath every day before taking bath for 15 minutes, means sitting inside the bathtub for 15 minutes before their bath. It will be helpful to reduce early menarche. Okay, this can be practiced.
Water,
and the food, outside
water.
food cannot be taken. Water, normal
With the
water.
water bath should be given. Normal water.
Yeah. No. Water, like normal water, not the hot water. It should be a normal water always.
Okay.
Okay, home remedy
Asana
like
ji?
home treatments or natural treatments. Asanas, because for 6 to 8 year kids, we don't give any kind of asana. Regular practice of Surya Namaskara and any kind of yogasanas is better, but not the inverted poses. Shava ivaga Shirasasana ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸರ್ವಾಂಗಾಸನ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ತರದನ್ನ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಡ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬೀಳುವಂತ ಆಸನಸ್ನ 6 up to 10 years or 12 years we don't teach them, because it is not good for their ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಅವರು ಉದ್ದ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಬೀಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಂತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ, ಚಾಂಟಿನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ, ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮನ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗುವಂತದನ್ನ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಆಸನಾಸ್. ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಸನ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೆನಾರ್ಕಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಏಜ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆಗೋದನ್ನ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಎನಿ ಟ್ರಬಲ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗೋ ತರ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನಾವು. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೋಗ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಯೋಗ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. ಫುಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಫುಡ್, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಫುಡ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು, ಇವಾಗ ಟಿಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕುರ್ಕುರೆ ಆರ್ ಲೇಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅವಾಯ್ಡೆಡ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಜ್ನೋಮೋಟೋಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ತರಾನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್, ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲಿವೆರಾ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಲಿವೆರಾ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಖಾಲಿ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆಲಿವೆರಾ ವಿತ್ ಟರ್ಮರಿಕ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words really inspired and motivated all of us. We all got to know more about diet, kriyas, mudras, pranayamas, and bhanda. We all got to know how, by doing yoga, how our confidence will increase and we can reduce our stress. Thank you so much, ma'am. If anyone has any queries, kindly ask. Now I would like to call Zahira Begum, the Cultural Secretary of Women Empowerment Cell, to render vote of thanks.
Hi everyone, myself Zahira Begum. I'm sure that everyone got an opportunity to learn many things from this session. I, on behalf of my coordinator of the Women Empowerment Cell, Ms. Shakila ma'am, and event coordinator of Health Club, and my team, Padma ma'am, and my team members, pass my warm thanks to our beloved principal, Sir Dr. S. Anil Kumar sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us your precious time in your busy schedule. You have surely added to the charm of this event. And
Thank you so much.
Wholeheartedly thank Dr. Bhavya H B ma'am for being us with us today. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please share the Yoga Gangotri session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being us in your.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah.
please share the Yoga Gangotri session.
Sure. Morning we have a 6 to 7:30 batch, and evening again on 5 to 6 6 o'clock batch. So whenever you are free, you can join that. I'll ask Shakila ma'am to share that.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure,
Yeah,
ma'am.
sure.
I will share.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for being such an incredible yoga instructor. You
Thank you.
truly
Thank
ignited
you.
our love for yoga and helped us to improve our strength and confidence. Ma'am, we are delighted and fortunate enough to have you in this session. With your expertise and knowledge of yoga, it was indeed a wonderful and enlightening session. I would like to thank yoga trainers who is accompanying Bhavya ma'am. And at last, I want to thank all the faculties who have attended this session. My heartfelt gratitude to all the students who have actively participated in this session and made a great session. And I also want to thank our coordinator of Women Empowerment Cell, Ms. Shakila ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Registration is open for national level workshop on yoga for women's well-being. Please do register. E-certificate will be provided to all the registered participants. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for all the opportunity, and it's my pleasure to be a part of your event. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
for being with us. It was really a good session, ma'am. We hope we'll have an offline session soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.